Race 3 of the hunt is ZEturf trophy handicap chase. So 0 to 140. Up the top there we've got Kensington and Chelsea for D. Thompson. Female racer. The Estate. Odysseus. Polydamas. Hit Me Twice for Maddie McLean. Brenda Lee looking to have a party today. Daylight Robbery. Query Cash. Cordillera Salty. Phoebo Red jumping to Paris, Quintero for PK, Bromyard, J. Fowlers, Tetris, Baldy Rockefeller. We've got a few more that I missed. And they're away and racing, and it's become quite overcast now and drizzly. And Bromyard is our early leader. Odysseus second. Run to Laura's Hill. They come to the first steeple and up and over they go. In the previous race we had a clean sheet. Doesn't happen too often in the hunt. Let's see if we can do it again today. They come to the second and over the water. They jumped it well. Congratulations to the boys at Brighton with another win. Onward to the Premier League next season, and it's Bromyard in front. Comes to the third and up and over they go. From Polydamos, female racer. Run to Laura's Hill, Mileport Lad, Tetris. Then we got Kensington and Chelsea, Query Cash, Quintero, Odysseus, Hit Me Twice, Brenda Lee, Jumping to Paris. The Estate, Silent Snow, Phoebo Red, Cordillera Salty as they go over the fifth. One's dropped the jockey there. Brenda Lee will not be having a party. Put away the cupcakes, great. Bad luck for this race. And as they go over the next one, and Bromyard leading nicely from Polydamos. Tetris, Mileport Lad, Run to Laura's Hill, Odysseus, Query Cash, Female Racer, Jumping to Paris, Daylight Robbery, we've all been there. Hit Me Twice, they take the next one. Kensington and Chelsea, Hit Me Twice, The Estate, Baldy Rockefeller, Silent Snow, Phoebo Red, Cordillera Salty and Man Forest at the tail. Sort of strung out. They go over the eighth. Everyone's over it nice. Bromyard been joined by Polydamos. They're about 2.5 in front. Starting to open it up a little from Odysseus, Mileport Lad, Tetris. Run to Laura's Hill, Query Cash. In the pink court, very wide, is Baldy Rockefeller. It's got some mates with it, Daylight Robbery and Hit Me Twice. Also caught out wide, Female Racer as they go over the ninth. One's crashed heavily there and it's Hit Me Twice. Hit Me Twice is out of the race. Halfway, they go over the 10th. And Polydamos in front by half to Bromyard. 2.5 to Mileport Lad, who's fairly wide in the track. About 4 or so wide. Down on the fence we have Tetris, I believe it to be. Also there Query Cash. Jumping to Paris. Run to Laura's Hill, Odysseus. Phoebo Red getting closer. Daylight Robbery. Kensington and Chelsea's holding its position. Quintero, The Estate, Baldy Rockefeller. So they go over the next one. And then we've got Silent Snow and Man Forest at the tail. 10 furlong to go. They take the next. Over the water. And they're all over it. And it's Polydamos. Just shading Bromyard. They got a couple away to Tetris. Jumping to Paris. Mileport Lad. Then we got Run to Laura's Hill, Phoebo Red, closer again, Query Cash, Female Racer, Quintero. So take the next one. Then we've got Odysseus, The Estate, Cordillera Salty, Daylight Robbery. Kensington and Chelsea just getting back now from Baldy Rockefeller, Man Forest and Silent Snow. Up and over they go. And it's Bromyard. Out wider, joining in now, Jumping to Paris, Polydamos, Run to Laura's Hill. So they take the 16th. Then we got Tetris, Odysseus, Mileport Lad, Phoebo Red, Quintero, Query Cash, Cordillera Salty, one getting pulled up there, Baldy Rockefeller. Man Forest, after looked like it was starting to lose position, is now up with them and out wide making a run. I think Silent Snow may be pulled up here, and so will... I can't see the colours of that one, but there's a couple there. Silent Snow's definitely out. So come on down to the 18th. And one's dropped the jockey there. Cordillera Salty, Mate, and Quintaro. So run on down to the 3.5 furlong. Run Dolores Hill was our new leader from Jumping to Paris. Odysseus, Mileport. Female race, a Daylight Robbery. Phoebo Red, Polydamos. Dropping out, Tetris, Man Forest, Query Cash, The Estate, Kensington and Chelsea, and Bromyard's dropped right off. So they run on down to the 2 furlong, to second last, and up and over they go. And Run Dolores Hill just in front of Jumping to Paris. Then we've got a gap to Odysseus. Mileport Lad trying to run as they go over the last and come down to the furlong, but this one's probably over. And at the furlong, it's Run Dolores Hill by 2. Then from Jumping to Paris, then 2 away, running on Phoebo Red late. But as they run on down to the line, and Run Dolores Hill will win from Jumping to Paris. Then we've got Phoebo Red 3rd, Tetris 4th, Mileport Lad 5th. Run Dolores Hill, John's Jumpers. That was a nice little run there and a win. Bided its time before taking over and running away. Jumping to Paris, another good run. Moliette's Surfer. And Jay Shea had the 3rd horse there. Congratulations to him. That was Phoebo Red, I believe.